Hey y'all, okay, y'all know I just showed you the picture of our hamburger steaks that we are having. I had just a little bit left over, so I'm going to show y'all. I have some, this was a huge pack, and I just always break this little part off, but this was ground round. They had it on special. It was $4.99 a pound, and this is about 2.5 pounds that I got. So I'm going to show y'all how I make these patties. And the reason why I want to show you is because whenever I was younger, I always thought the more you work it, the better it is. But as I got older, I realized that that's not really what you need to do. You barely need to work it, and that's what gets you your good, tender hamburger or hamburger steak, whatever you're making, okay? So I'm going to get a little bit out here. Let me show y'all how I made these. Okay, and then I'll just put this back in here, and I'm going to use this for something else. So, I mean, I made these big. So, I got me out a big handful just like that. And so, I just kind of work it like this. Just kind of push it together. Okay, a few times. Just like that. And then I kind of roll it up like a ball. And then I just take my hands and I'm pushing in the center, and I'm kind of squeezing on the outside as I go. And then you just kind of keep pushing in the middle. Do it like that. And then look, y'all, you have the perfect hamburger or hamburger steak, which I know if you were doing hamburgers, you'd probably do them a little bit smaller. But for hamburger steak, like, I feel like this is the perfect size. It's huge. It looks good on the outside. You just have to be very gentle. Let me set this over here. I'll put that back in the package in a minute. Y'all, let me wash my hands real quick and I'll be back. I got something else to show you. Okay. So, yeah, you be very gentle with it. You don't have to work it too much. I know that sometimes you can kind of put all your meat in a bowl and kind of work it up like that with all your seasonings. You can do that. Just be very gentle with how much you work it. I didn't do that tonight. I just grabbed it straight out of the pack, like y'all just seen, worked it around, and then I seasoned the outside really good. Both sides I did. Let me tell y'all what I use for my season. Y'all know I love my Greek season. I'll hold this up here for a second so y'all can see. I use this. Y'all don't look at my fingernail. It broke off. And I used a little bit of Creole. Y'all know I love this. And then I used a little bit of this steak seasoning. And then I used a little bit of pepper. And then I put my W sauce over the top. Just drizzled that around. And then I had just had these sitting here for a little bit, just hanging out, and all that good season. I did both sides with all of that. Just like I said, be gentle because all of that has salt in it. If you're on a low sodium diet, you might would want to try to do like a Mrs. Dash or something that has no salt in it. I know sometimes you can get this that has the lesser salt in it, but I don't have it this time. But you definitely don't want to add salt if you're using all of these ingredients. Okay, I'm getting my skillet hot over here, y'all. Ooh, it is getting hot. Yeah, see that? We was talking too long. So what I'm going to put in here, I have some peppers and onions here that I'm just going to cook up a little bit to put on my hamburger steak. Okay, I'm going to cook those at a low temperature because, you know, it's not going to take these very long to cook. But anyway, y'all, yeah, just don't overwork your meat, and that's what's going to give you that good, tender hamburger or hamburger steak. I'm going to put these on the grill, and then you just have to be very gentle, especially with that first flip, you know, because you don't want to tear, you know, because they can fall apart on you really easy. So on that first flip, you want to be very careful. I have some baked potatoes in the oven. I'm going to show you how we're just going to load those up. Just a very easy, simple dinner tonight. Me and Belle, we have been to Jay's for the weekend. We just got back today. So I wanted something, but I wanted something easy. So we're going the easy route tonight. Just hamburger steaks loaded baked potatoes. I wanted to make us a salad, but I thought I don't even want to fool with that. I just wanted something easy. So I'm going to saute these peppers and onions up a little bit. I'm going to get these on the grill, and I'll come back in a minute, y'all, and I'm going to show you our loaded baked potatoes and our good cooked hamburger steaks. Okay, y'all, look, I just got back in here with our hamburger steaks. As you can see, these did not shrink much because it was the ground round. I feel like the leaner your meat is, the less they're going to shrink up. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move our plates out of the way. Y'all just bear with me with this. All right, I'm just going to cover these, and I'm going to fix our baked potatoes real quick. I love a good baked potato, don't y'all? Alright, so I'm just going to set these over here, let them sit there and hang out, and I'm going to do our potatoes. Now here is our potatoes. They're still a little bit hot. What I did with these, I'll show them to you. Look how they look. See that? They look so good. What I did, I just coated these really good in some oil, and then I did some coarse salt, some coarse pepper, and that's it. I tossed them in the oven. I started on 425, and then I adjust as I go, and you just cook them until they're soft. You just take your mitt just like this and squeeze on them, and you know, if it's starting, I flip them a little bit in between the way, but you just squeeze on them, and then that's whenever you know that they're done. Okay, so I'm just going to put these over here on our plates. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix these, y'all. We're just going to load these up. So here's this one. This one's a little bit fatter than this one. So I'm going to give this one to Braden. All right, so we're just going to cut down through it like that. Woo-wee. And just make a few cuts. This thing is hot, I will tell you. And then just kind of push it open like that. Oh, mate, don't that look good, y'all? All right, so I have some butter over here. Let me go ahead and cut this one too. That way I can do them both at the same time. I usually, a lot of times I do the twice baked potatoes, but today I thought, no, I'm just going easy with it. So I'm just going to do this. Look at them. Don't them look good? I would say these cooked for maybe about an hour and a half. All right, so I have some melted butter here. I like to melt it. That way I'm not putting cold butter on a good hot baked potato. Okay, so we're going to drizzle that over both potatoes. This one may be a little bit bigger. I may go ahead and give this one to Braden over here. Alright, let's see. Just put lots of good melted butter on. You don't have to melt your butter. I just did. Okay. Alright, and then the next thing I like to do for my baked potatoes is, let me make sure y'all can see here. Y'all down here. I like to put a little bit of salt and pepper down here on the actual potato before I put all my good stuff on. Okay, so there's a little bit of pepper. Let's do a little bit of salt. Okay. Let me get out our other stuff, y'all. I didn't even have it out. Didn't even have it ready. I should have already had this stuff out. All right, so next thing we're going to do is a little bit of cheese. That way it can melt on that potato really good. These are some big potatoes, y'all. These are going to be good. Okay. Got that, and then let's see, we have some sour cream here. Give me a spoon. Alright, we're going to put a big spoonful on each one. maybe a little bit more, because these are some big potatoes. We need a lot. Okay. I have some bacon bits here. Now, if you want to do fresh bacon, of course you can. I had some in the freezer, but like I said, I was wanting to do easy and simple tonight, so I did not even fool with it. But you certainly can. Just a little bit more out. A little bit more on this one. Okay. And now for mine, I like to do a little bit of green onion. Braden doesn't like that, of course, so I'm just going to do that on mine. So I'm going to do that over here. I like the white and the green on mine. Y'all, I could just eat this potato by itself. Looks so good. Got it going everywhere. Okay. So there's mine. That look good, y'all. I tell you what. Sometimes just a good loaded baked potato is good, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking tonight. Okay, y'all. Let me get this cleaned up for just a second. I'm going to get Braden in here. I'm going to get our hamburger steaks out. I have them covered over here. And I'll come back and I'm going to plate all of this goodness up. Okay, y'all. Let's put this all together. I'm going to put our hamburger steaks on there. Let's see. Let me get this ready. We got to go for Braden. Braden, get in here and try your steak. There's his. He'll probably want to eat two, but he'll eat another one later. I'm gonna put mine over here. Here's Brady. I'm gonna let him do the taste test for y'all tonight since he's in here. Here's your fork. And I'm gonna put some peppers and onions on mine while he's taste testing. I'm gonna do that. He don't like peppers and onions on his.
That was really good.
Good? Mm-hmm. Does the steak cook good?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
It's wonderful. I think I'm gonna take my second one now.
Yeah, go ahead. Try your baked potato. I put melted butter on it. But the only thing you gotta stir up, is the sour cream, the cheese, all that. I love a good baked potato, don't you? Look good?
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
Good.
It helps when I'm really hungry.
Okay, y'all, we got another win tonight. I have mine here fixed up. Let's see. The only thing different was I put green onions on my baked potato, and then I put some of the peppers and onions on my hamburger steak. And then I like to put a little bit of A1 on my hamburger steak. I do not eat this on anything else except for a hamburger steak. And I don't like to buy it because I feel like it's too expensive. But I did get it. And I'm just going to put that, I'm going to drizzle a little bit over mine. And then I'm fixing to taste mine, y'all. Don't y'all love just a good, easy meal like this that's so good, though? I'm going to cut my hamburger steak. Ooh, I love a good hamburger steak. Braden does too, so I knew that this would be a win tonight for us. Get some of those peppers and onions and get it up there. So good. Y'all just remember, if you're a new cook, inexperienced cook, I'm saying this, because I was, and I didn't know any better. Just don't overwork your meat whenever you're making your homemade hamburgers or hamburger steak. You just got to gently do it, and then you have to be gentle with it once you put it on the grill or the skillet or whatever you're doing. Just remember that, and it will turn out so tender and good. Look at this potato, y'all. I could eat just this potato by itself. delicious. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all watched the clips today. I did, actually. You know, I asked y'all earlier if you were going to watch it or if you thought it was overrated. I thought it was overrated. But I did end up going outside and looking at it, and I thought it was pretty neat. But my feelings wouldn't have been hurt had I not seen it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not hating on anybody that would have loved it. I get it. It's just a personal preference. But I had that all over my mouth. But anyway, if y'all have any pictures, y'all share them with us. I thought it was very neat. We got to see, it was very cloudy here, and then it kind of cleared up, and we got to see it. But anyway, I'm fixing to eat, y'all, and I hope y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.